Okay, students, let's continue. We have completed up to 18th question in the last class. And the question number 19, in question number 19, okay, one equation is given to us and we have to find its pair so that both will make dependent pair of linear equations. One is minus 5x plus 7y is equal to 2. What is the meaning of dependent pair of linear equation? Means the ratio of a1 by a2 should be equal to b1 by b2, which is again equal to c1 by c2. Or in simple words, we can say the first equation is multiplied by a particular number, any number, to get the second equation. Then both are dependent pair of form a dependent pair of equations. If you multiply here, if you look at the alternates, one is 10. 10 means this 5 is multiplied by 2. Okay, in clear words, minus 5 is multiplied by minus 2. We can try with minus 2. Minus 2 multiplies minus 5x plus 7y is equal to 2. What answer we are getting? It is 10x minus 14y is equal to minus 4. You look, any one alternative is matching with this, it is the D option. We have to find the probability that it is a letter of the word mathematics. In the word mathematics, the letters or alphabets are M, A, T, H, E. M again comes, but we have to count only letters or alphabets only once. Then T is not to count again because T is counted. I, C, S. So how many alphabets makes the word mathematics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the probability of a letter from this word is, letter from the word mathematics is, there are 8 alphabets. Altogether we know in English there are 26 alphabets. We can cut short and we will get the answer 4 by 30. This is option A. 21. Okay. If the sum of two numbers is 1215 and the HCF is 81. Okay, sum of two numbers is 1215 and HCF is 81. If the HCF of two numbers is 81, it tells that this 81 is a common factor of both the numbers. So we can take with 81 something is multiplied, then we get the first number. With 81 some other number is multiplied to get the second number. But okay, suppose we are multiplying 81 with x and 81 with y, and we will get the first and second number. But this x and y should not have any common factor. If any common factor is there for x and y, then HCF will be further increased. For example, if there is a common factor for x and y, let it be 2, then HCF will become 81 into 2, that is 162. So the x and y should not have any common factor. And the sum of these two numbers is 1215. So we can take, this is 21st question. We can write first number plus second number is 1215. First number we have taken as 81x plus 81y is equal to 1215. We can take 81 common and write x plus y is equal to 1215. Then x plus y is equal to 1215 divided by 81. Divided by 81, we will get 15. Okay, x plus y is 15. And the specialty of x and y, I told you earlier also, there should not be any common factor for x and y. The sum of x and y is getting 15. We know what are the different combinations of those. It can be x is 1, x can be 1, and y can be 14. What is the common factor for this 1 and 14? It is only 1. No other number are different from 1. Okay. And you take the next pair. Okay, you can take 14 and 1, but it will form the same pair. So no need to take 1, 14 and 14 and 1. Any one you have to take. Second pair is 2 and 13. There should not be any common factor for this x and y here other than 1. Okay, 2 and 13 have the common factor only 1. So that the HCF will be maintained at 81 only. Next pair of numbers whose sum is 15 is 3 and 12. But in the case of 3 and 12, there is a common factor. Okay, if you take 3 and 12, the common factor for 3 and 12 is 3 because both are divisible by 3. So such numbers we should not take. The next pair, the sum is getting 15. So we can take 1 14 pair, 2 13, then 4 and 11. This also we can take because the common factor for 4 and 11 is only 1. 5 and 10 is not possible because it is divisible by 3. No, divisible by 5, so it is not counted. Next is 6 and 9. Here also a common factor 3. Don't take it. Next pair we can take is 7 and 8. Okay, there is no common factor other than 1 for 7 and 8, so it is to be counted. Then next is if you go like this, it is 8 and 7. Okay, it is already taken, so no need to go further. So how many pairs of x and y are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I will tell you which are the numbers. If you are taking the pair 1 and 14, the first number is 1 into the HCF. HCF, you know, the HCF was 81. So the first number is 1 into 81 and the second number is 14 into 81. You will get 81 comma the product of 81 and 14. Like that you can find. Here no need to find the numbers. We need how many pairs like this? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of x and y, and with those x and y you have to multiply by 81 to get the actual numbers. If you are taking 2 and 13, the actual numbers are 2 into 81 comma 13 into 81. So like this we can frame the numbers. So actually we are getting 4 pairs of numbers. This is the answer. Next question number 22. Graph is given. We have to find the area of the triangle formed between these two lines. Two lines you can see here. These two lines, and the line x is equal to 0. It's a other representation. X is equal to 0 means it is y-axis. Why it is y-axis? If you take any point of the y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. For example, 0, 1, and this is 0, 2, like this. Any point of y-axis has x coordinate 0. Okay. And we had to find the area between the lines and x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means y-axis. So the triangle is this one. This is the triangle. You have to find its area. Okay. How do we find its area? For that, we should know what is the base of this triangle. This is the base. Okay. What is the base? From -2 to 4. Okay, there is a confusion. Many times students are making this mistake. You may write this length is 4 and the bottom length is -2. So 4 minus 2, you will take it is 2. It is a wrong concept. If you take 2, that distance is only a shorter distance. This much only is 2. Okay. But here it is much longer than 2. By visualization itself, we can understand it is not 2. It is much bigger than that. So we can take the base as 6. And we need to get this height. How much is the height? Count the boxes. You can see that 2. And we can find the area. Area of the triangle is equal to half into base into height. Base is 6 and height is 2. 2 to cancelled and area is 6. Okay, 6 square units. Okay, the question looks bit very difficult, but it is the easiest question. Tan alpha plus cot alpha is given as 2. So, tan and cot are reciprocals of each other. So you change cot to tan, like 1 by tan alpha is equal to 2. Take the LCM of this, you will get tan alpha, and tan will multiply this, and you will get tan square alpha plus 1 is equal to 2. Cross multiply this, you will get tan square alpha plus 1 is equal to 2 tan alpha. Shift this 2 tan alpha to left side. It will be tan square alpha minus 2 tan alpha plus 1 is equal to 0. It is like a quadratic. If you can replace tan alpha as x and write x square minus this tan alpha, you write as x. Where tan alpha is taken as x and tan square alpha will be x square plus 1 is equal to 0. This is always, very common identity. It is x minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0. Using the identity a square minus 2ab plus b square. And we can cut the square and put here root, and you will get x minus 1 is 0. That is x is equal to 1. X means which one is replaced as x? X is the substitute for tan alpha. So tan alpha is equal to 1. And for which angle tan alpha is 1, we know it. Or you can just use this tan alpha. Tan alpha is 1. And using this tan alpha, we can find, okay, we have to find the value of tan raised to 20 alpha plus cot raised to 20 alpha. And we know tan and cot are reciprocals. Tan alpha's value is 1. So the reciprocal's value is also 1. So we will get tan raised to 20. Okay, this one. Tan raised to 20 alpha plus cot raised to 20 alpha. We know just now we have done tan alpha is 1. Tan alpha we have done just here, it is 1. So this is 1 raised to 20. Tan and cot are reciprocal. So reciprocal of 1 is also 1. So we can write 1 raised to 20. So 1 raised to any power is 1 plus 1 except 0. Okay. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. So the answer is 2. Okay. You can see it is 2. Question number 24. Okay, the specialty of the question number 24 is that there are two equations. The coefficient of x in the first equation is 270. That coefficient becomes the coefficient of y in the second equation. That means the coefficient of x and y are interchanged. And the coefficient of y in the first equation is 131. It becomes the coefficient of x in the second equation. That means the interchanging of coefficient of x and y. If such way, if two equations are given, how do we solve this? First, we will add these two equations. When you add it, 217x plus 131y is equal to 913. This is the first equation. Second equation is 131x plus 217y is equal to 827. Okay, you have to add these two equations. When you add these two equations, you will get the sum is 8, 4, 3, 348x plus again you will get the same 348y is equal to add it 0, 4 and then 1740. Okay, And in almost all questions, all these coefficients will be divisible by the coefficient of x or y. Both will be same. You can divide both the equations by the same 348. Okay, throughout the equation you divide by 348. Not both the equations, throughout the equation. So 348, 348 cancel, you will get x, and here 348, 348 cancel, and you will get y, and this will be 5 times. So x plus y is 5. Okay. So if here it is easy, just asked what is the value of x plus y. So x plus y is y, 5. Okay. Suppose the question is asked to solve it, then the same equations you have to use. And write 217x plus 131y is equal to 913. And the second equation is 131x plus 217y is equal to 827. You subtract these two equations. If it is asked to solve x for x and y, you have to do this way. When it is subtracted, you will get 6 and then 8. Okay, 86x minus 86 minus 86y is equal to, you subtract here also you will get 86. Then divide throughout by 86. You can divide every term by 86. You will get x minus y is equal to 1. Okay, then after getting these two simple equations, by adding we will get one simple equation. By subtracting we will get another simple equation, and use these two equations like this. You can write this equation below to it, and x minus y is equal to 1. And then solve. Plus y minus y gets cancelled, and you will get 2x is equal to 6. You have to add these two equations. Okay. And x is 3. After getting x is 3, you can substitute this 3 in any one of the equation. The first equation itself, you can write x plus y is 5. X is 3. 3 plus y is 5. And shift this 3 to the right side, and y is 3. Okay, this way. If it is asked to find the value of x and y, we can continue like this. Here in this 24th, you have to limit up to x plus y. Next question. Question number 25. Question number 25. The LCM of two prime numbers P and Q is 221. LCM of two prime numbers is 221. Okay, as P and Q are prime numbers, their HCF, all of you know, HCF will be 1 as they are prime numbers. And we all know that LCM into HCF is equal to P into Q. Okay, and LCM is 221 and HCF is 1, and P into Q is equal to P into Q. It is 221 into 1, and you can factorize this 221. If you factorize this 221 by which number? By 13. Okay, by 13 it is 1 time, and 91 it is 17. You will get 13 into 17, and 1 is not a prime number. Okay, so P into Q. So this 13 will be either P or Q, and 17 will be either P or Q. So what is the value of 3P? And in this question, this clearly stated P is greater than Q. So definitely P is 17 and Q is 3. Now we can find what is 3P minus Q. 3 into P is 17 because it is greater, and Q is 30. It is 51 minus 30. It is 8 or 38. 38 is the answer. Okay. Question number 26. A card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of cards or pack of cards, what is the probability that the card drawn is neither a king nor a queen? Before going to neither king nor queen, we can take the other option, either king or queen, either a king or a queen. So how many cards are either king or queen? Whenever there is either or, we have to count both the number of king as well as queen. In a pack, there are 4 kings and 4 queens. So altogether, 8 cards are there. If it is asked what is the probability of getting either a king or a queen, if that is the question, we have to write 8 cards are in our favor out of 52 cards, and we can cut short and write 2 by 4 we can cancel, 2 by 13. That means in every suit of 13 cards, in every suit there are 13 cards. 1 king and 1 queen, like that 2 by 13 we are getting. But here the question is probability of neither king. It should not be king, neither it should be a king, nor it should be a queen. So other than this king and queen, how many cards are there? Other than this king and queen, we know altogether 52 cards. Out of those 52, 8 are, out of these 8, 4 are king and 4 are queen. So other than these 8, all other cards are never been king, never been queen. So we can take 52 minus 8 cards are never becoming king or queen out of 52. So we can write this difference is 44 by 52. Cancel by 4, you will get 11 by 13. Okay. From this also we can make out 11 by 13 directly. Either king or queen is 2 by 13. So out of 13 cards in every suit, 2 are either king or queen, and the rest 11 are never be king or queen. Like that also we can make out this answer. So that is the answer. It is 11 by 30. First option is 27th question. 2 fair dice are rolled simultaneously. What is the probability that 5 will come up at least once? Okay. When you roll a die, you know what is a table will be formed like this. A table. Okay, we can take this is first die and this is second die. First die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are formed. And the second die, okay, we can take this is first and this is second. And second die, first die, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, when we are throwing first die and second die, it may be 1, 1. Both are 1, 1, or it will be like this. First die is 1 and second die is 2. First die is 1, second maybe 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and 1, 6 like this. The same thing is 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Okay. And next is 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, and 5, 6. then 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6. These are the possible outcomes when we throw two dice together. What is the probability that 5 will come up at least once? At least one means minimum one time 5 should come. If you take 1-1, in that in first time also 5 is not there, second time is also not 5. We have to take those cases where at least one time 5 is there. If both time 5 is there, that also we have to count. At least means minimum 1. Minimum 1 5 should be there. If two 5s are there, that also we have to count. If you go to this column, okay, if you go to this column, everywhere 1 5 is there, and in one place, two 5s are also there in this case. And in this row, if you go, everywhere at least one time 5 is there, and the middle one 2 times 5 is there. So how many cases in which 5 is at least once? It may be 2 also we have to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases are there. So the probability is 11 by altogether 36 cases. So this is the answer, 11 by 36. Okay. 28. It is given 1 plus sine square alpha. 1 plus sine square alpha is equal to 3 sine alpha cos alpha. And we have to find the value of cot alpha. Okay, how we can do? There are many ways. One way I am telling, we want cot alpha. So cot is giving some idea. Cot means cos by sine. Okay, cos by sine is cot. So I am dividing throughout this given fact by sine square alpha. You may be thinking why it is by sine square alpha. Okay, wait for some time. When you are dividing by sine square alpha throughout, you will get 1 by sine square. It is cosec square alpha. What is the benefit of converting to cosec square alpha is that cosec square alpha is involving in one identity with cot square. So we can change this cosec square to cot square in later stage. What is sine square by sine square? Both get cancelled and the answer is 1. Is equal to, here sine alpha and the square gets cancelled and you will get 3 cos by sine. It is cot. It is cot alpha. This cosec square alpha we can change to 1 plus cot square alpha plus 1 is equal to 3 cot alpha. So you are getting cot square alpha, and shift this 3 cot alpha to left side, it is minus 3 cot alpha, and 1 plus 1 it is 2. Okay, plus 2 is equal to 0. It looks like a quadratic. If it is quadratic, we can replace this cot for a while with x. You can write x square because of square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now we can split the middle term and write x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Take common factor, x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. Take common factor, x minus 2 into x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 2 is 0 or x minus 1 is 0. So x is 2 or x is 1. X stands for cot alpha. So cot alpha is equal to 2 or cot alpha is equal to 1. So you look at which option is having that. 2 and 1 or 1 and 1 or 2. This is the option. Question number 29. It's a textbook question only. You all know it. What is the property we used in it? In a parallelogram, okay, you know what is the shape of a parallelogram? In a parallelogram, the first vertex is 1, 2. The first vertex is 1, 2, and the second vertex 4y. Third vertex C is x, 6. Fourth vertex D 3, 5. You may think many ways. We will take opposite sides are equal and then we may use the distance formula, but it is a bit lengthy. The easiest way is the diagonals you take. In a parallelogram, we know the diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other. You draw both the diagonals. Where these two diagonals intersect, that point is the midpoint of both the diagonals. So we can write midpoint of the diagonal AC is equal to midpoint of diagonal BD. Okay, both the diagonals midpoints are the same. Where they are meeting, that itself is the midpoint of both the diagonals. It's a property of every parallelogram. It may be rectangle, rhombus, or square. So we know how to find the midpoint of a line segment. Add the x's and divided by 2 of the endpoints. 1 and x you add and divided by 2. That is x plus 1 by 2. And y's also you add the y's of endpoints. That is 2 plus 6 by 2. The same thing you do for the BD. Add the endpoints x coordinates. X coordinate of D and B you have to add and divided by 2. 4 plus 3 by 2. 4 plus 3 by 2, comma, y coordinates of the endpoints you add and divide by 2. 5 plus y by 2. Then equate the x's and equate the y's. When you equate the x's, the first x is, this is the first x and this is the second x. We can write x plus 1 by 2. This is x plus 1 by 2, which is equal to the x on the right side. 4 plus 3 by 2. From both sides, the denominator 2 is cut. You shift 1 to the right side and subtract. You will get 4 plus 3 is 7 minus 1. It is 6. And do the same thing for the y's. 2 plus 6 by 2 is equal to 5 plus y by 2. That means this y and this y are equated. 2 cancelled and shift 5 to left side. 2 plus 6 is 8 and 5 is subtracted from 8. So you get y is 3. So x is 6 and y is 3. Okay, here you cannot reorder it. X should be first and that's why it is called ordered pair. The order should not be jumbled. Okay, x and y. X is 6 and y is 3. This is not correct. Okay, question number 30. In this figure, this is the figure which is given to us. And by looking at the figure itself, you can see 3 triangles, and in these triangles, angle ACB, you can see the full ACB is equal to CDA. This angle is okay. This type of question is already given in the textbook. Okay, we can say that this small triangle, this left side triangle, is similar to the very big one. Okay. Because if you look at these two triangles, you can see that these two angles are equal because it is given in the question. And there is an angle which is common to both. This angle, okay, what is its name? Angle A is a common angle for this. Okay, this angle A is an angle which is common to this small triangle and the big triangle. Okay, for both of them, angle A is common. And D is equal to the full C. It is given. So we can write the triangles are similar. Okay, the triangles. Which triangles we can write? Triangle ADC. See, why I wrote A first? Because A is an angle which is common to both of them. So I write AA in the same position. AA are corresponding angles, and D like in the big triangle is this ACB. In the big triangle, the angle is C. So matching to this D, I write C. Don't think that A will be mapping or matching one or C will be matching. It is not like that. It is because if you look at the question carefully, in the big triangle, angle ACB is much bigger. And if you take the smaller triangle in that, angle C is very small. Okay, so both C's are not equal. Okay, in the big triangle, ACB is very big angle, and in the small triangle, ACD is a smaller angle. So we cannot take CC are equal, even if they are having the same alphabets. So like angle D, the big triangle, angle C is there. Okay, and in the big triangle, one letter is remaining, that is the B. Okay, by AA similarity, the triangles are similar. Since they are similar, we can write the ratio of corresponding sides like this, AD. Okay, AD is already given to us, and AD, its matching side is AC. AD by AC is equal to, and you can take DC, but is it asked DC? No, DC is not asked anywhere, not given also. So don't take this DC. You take first and last side, that is last vertices. It is AC. Like AC, the first and last vertices make AB. Okay, by corresponding sides of similar triangles. AD's value is given. AD is 3. AC is 8. It is given in the question. And AC is given already 8. Okay, AC comes 2 times. And AB is, we have to write. Okay, we will write AB. Then we will cross multiply this. We will get 3AB is equal to 8 square, that is 64. This we have seen this type of proof in the Pythagoras theorem, the proof of Pythagoras theorem we have seen. Okay, it is not Pythagoras theorem, in the proof of the Pythagoras theorem we have seen it. So we get AB is equal to 64 by 3. But it is asked to find the BD. Okay, we don't want AB fully, we need BD only. Okay, so how we will get BD? We know the full length. Full length of AB is here. It is 64 by 3. Okay, we can write once like this. Okay, 1 minute. We can write, we need DB or BD is equal to full AB minus AD. Full AB is 64 by 3 minus AD is 3. 3 means 3 by 1 we can take. Take the LCM, 3 and 1, 3. Then cross multiply 64 minus 9. Then subtract. You will get 55 by 3. Okay. 55 by 3 is that. Question number 31. Okay, equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining A 4 pi. There is a point A 4 pi. Okay, there is a point B minus 2 3. We have to draw the perpendicular bisector of this AB. This is AB. Perpendicular bisector of AB is this. This is perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. We have to find the equation of this line. Okay. You will study in 11th different methods, slopes and all you will use and do it. But here, how do we find? Every point we have studied in a 9th standard, every point of the perpendicular bisector of a line segment is equidistant from the endpoints. Okay, so we can say, so we can find these two are equal. Okay, so let any point you take, that will be equal distance from this. So let this x coordinate of this C be x and y. Any point on this be x and then we will take AC is equal to BC. Then we will sort it. So what is AC? Using distance formula, we can find root of x2 minus x1 the whole square. Using that, find the distance x AC. It is x minus 4 the whole square plus y minus 5 the whole square. And find this distance BC, root of x plus 2 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square. Squaring both sides to remove the roots. From both sides, we can remove the root by squaring. And squaring inside, you will get x square minus 8x using a minus b the whole square plus 16 plus y square minus 10y plus 25 is equal to x plus 2 the whole square, x square plus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 6y plus 9. From both sides, you can cancel x square, y square, and then you can simplify this to get the equation. Here is minus 8x. Bring plus 4x also to this side. So plus 4x comes to this side and give minus. So minus 8x minus 4x. Then minus 10y here. Bring minus 6y to left side. It is plus 6y. 16 and 25 together, it is 41. 4 and 9 together, 13. Shift to left side. Minus 13 is equal to 0. These two together, minus 12x minus 4y. Here, these two together. Plus, you subtract this. It is 8. This is 28 is equal to 0. Divide throughout by minus 4. If you divide by minus 4, minus 12 divided by minus 4 is 3x. And here it is plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, note this. The last is that. Okay.